You two are villains now?
I mean, hello, sweetie.
Uh-oh, busted.
So good that I'm so bad.
Despicable Me 3. So Despicable Me is a continuation story from Gru, who married with Lucy and then they became the good guy and joined this agency, and this story, Despicable Me 3, is a continuation from that story. And this particular story will talk about how Gru found his twin brother out of nowhere. Then this twin brother wanted to bring him back to become a villain, because the villainy runs in their blood, in their ancestry, so they are known for being evil people. And at the same time, there's one particular villain who is trying to destroy Hollywood because how Hollywood screwed him up, and there are some other stuff going on. Okay, when I entered this film, I was expecting a very, very bad news from this film, because in my eyes, I did not see the purpose of making this film other than making money. But turns out that when I left the cinema, I felt that I had fun with this film, but not as fun that I had with Despicable Me 2, but I still had fun with this film. When I talk about the fun, the Despicable Me 2 had a lot of fun. There were a lot of stupid moments that makes you burst and laugh and enjoy some of the moments, and then it makes, even though there's there are some of the story flaw, but there's a lot of moments that really makes it fun. But on the other hand, when it comes to Despicable Me 3, the story was very good, to be honest. There are some of the moments that I did not expect, but when it comes to, is it very, very fun? I felt like it was okay. There's not really a lot of fun with it because they focus slightly more on the story instead. When it comes to the story, there are a lot of side story as well. I will talk about it later. I want to talk about this as well. See, the CGI, you cannot deny that the CGI is they improve the CGI from every sequels. I just watched back Despicable Me 1 and 2, and if you watch back the 1, you can totally tell the drastically difference of the CGI improvement. The CGI in the first movie was slightly clunkier, you can say that. It doesn't feel complete. If you watch the second or third, in terms of comparison, you can totally tell. And then the camera works, even though it's still CGI, the camera works in the third one it makes us, the viewers or audience, felt very engaged with the film. There's so many moments where during a crime scene or a heist scene, I mean, because it's a villain, so there's a lot of heist. So it makes you feel like you are part of the heist. How the camera works, as in like you are there. So I will have to give a very, very big applause for that kind of improvement. Okay, this is the one thing that I guess that you all been waiting for me to say. Are the Minions still good and bad? To be honest, Minions has always been the comedic relief in the movie, but since this is a animation, so there's gonna be a lot of comedy as well. So to be honest, I find that the Minion still gives me a lot of moments to crack me up. Still had a lot of fun with it, even though they still talk about banana or apple or fruits, food, and they do some of the butt jokes, but still they still crack me up for some reason. And this is the one thing I really did not expect from the film, because there's so many main story, even for the side story, you can say that. I thought that there are so many, how the story is moving towards one side, as it makes you feel predictable in a way. But how the film really turns out that it makes you, the story went the other way around, which gave you kind of an unexpected moment, which I did enjoy. I did not expect this kind of quality or this kind of writing from this film, which makes me unexpected in so many moments. I kind of enjoyed that kind of aspect of the film. Okay, I want to talk about the bad stuff. Not really bad stuff, more like a nitpicking kind of stuff. This film did not really give me a strong impact like how the Despicable Me 2 did. The Despicable Me 2, I had a lot of fun with that film, so that's why it leaves a very, very kind of say positive vibe for me, because I had fun with this film. If I want to have fun again, I just pop in Despicable Me 2 film again. But this one doesn't really give me that kind of vibe, but it still has a very, very strong story. So because when it comes to story, you can only watch once. If you want to have fun with the film, then you can watch two times or three times. So which Despicable Me 2 did very, very well. But I would say that Despicable Me 3, the storyline was done better than the second one. When it comes to Despicable Me, you're gonna expect there will be side stories, and then this film has a lot of side story, but somehow they kind of felt necessary in that sense because it somehow fits. But I still find that they focus slightly a bit too much on the side story, where they are supposed to focus on the main story with Gru and his twin brother. something like that, but I don't want them to focus too much on the side story because it really takes me out of the moment. But other than that, I don't really have much complaint about the film other than I wanted this film to have a stronger impact, but this film did prove me wrong because I entered this film kind of have a very negative feeling about it, but turns out that I had a positive feeling about it because I did enjoy the film, but not a strong impact in that sense. As a summary, I want to say that Despicable Me franchise still lives up to the series because all three of them are great, and then Despicable Me 3 is a very good add-on to the whole franchise, and please expect there will be Despicable Me 4, and which I'm kind of excited, to be honest. I'm gonna give Despicable Me 3 a 7 out of 10. So if you guys are planning to watch Despicable Me 3, I can say that I recommend you guys go and watch if you want to have fun with this one. And this one I did have fun. I was sitting with my friend and she was laughing from the beginning to the end. She means that she is having a hell lot of fun with this film. So if you guys want that kind of giggle out moment and you just want to have fun, just don't want to stress out, just go and watch the film and you will enjoy that. So this is my review for Despicable Me 3, and I'll see you next time.